Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And of course, yesterday was Veterans Day. Out in the state of Virginia, at the University of Virginia, every year they have a Veterans Day celebration. They decided to mix things up a little bit in this year's celebration yesterday. For the longest time, every year at the University of Virginia, they have done a 21-gun salute to honor the men and women who have served this country. They decided to pull the plug on the 21-gun salute for this year's event. There were two reasons given by school officials as to why there was no 21-gun salute this year. One reason is that they were afraid that some people in the area might believe that a mass shooting was breaking out. And the second reason is that the 21-gun salute, which of course would be quite loud, might end up disrupting class, that it might be distracting for some of the students and the professors in the area. So for those two reasons, these officials out at the University of Virginia decided that they were not going to be having a 21-gun salute as part of this year's Veterans Day celebration. Okay. To address the first concern about how people might think that some sort of a mass shooting is breaking out, why don't you just announce it? Send out an email or whatever communication to everyone on the campus and say, okay, look, it's Veterans Day on November 11th. At this time, we're going to do a 21-gun salute. So if you hear anything at that time, okay, that's what's going on. It's not going to last a very long time. This will be done pretty quickly, and then we'll go about our normal business. I mean, just give people a heads up that this is going to be taking place, and all of a sudden you don't have a problem. People are informed on what's going on, and they can know, okay, it's just the 21-gun salute as part of the Veterans Day celebration. When it comes to the second reason that was given about how this might be some sort of an inconvenience to the kids and to the professors in the area, I'm sorry that celebrating and honoring the men and women who have served this country, who have given so much to this country, I'm sorry that's some sort of a hassle for people to take some time out of one day so that they can honor these brave individuals. I'm sorry if that's too much of an inconvenience for you, if that's hindering your day. Hey, you know what might have happened if you didn't have these men and women who are being honored on Veterans Day? You know what might have happened if you didn't have those brave men and women giving of themselves, sacrificing of themselves so greatly as they did? You might not have a country where you are free, where you can go to college, you can go to these classes, you can make money teaching these classes. None of that might be in place if we didn't have the men and women of our military fighting for all of our freedoms, fighting to keep all of us safe back home, sacrificing of themselves so that we can go about our lives, enjoying ourselves, going about our daily routine. None of that would be possible, perhaps, if we didn't have these men and women in the military. So it shouldn't be any sort of an inconvenience for folks to take a little bit of time out of one of their days of the year, at a minimum, to go saying, hey, you know what? Thank you for what it is that you've done for our country. We're going to go ahead and recognize you for a little while with an event. I mean, our veterans should be thanked each and every day of the year at all times for what it is that they do for this country. But at a bare minimum, you should be thanking them on Veterans Day during an event like the one that traditionally takes place at the University of Virginia. If anybody thinks it's too much of an inconvenience to take time out of their day to go honoring these brave men and women who have so nobly fought for our country, then you probably need to go ahead and get a history lesson here. Because these people absolutely deserve our thanks. They deserve to be honored with whatever ceremony it is. And in no way, shape, or form is it an inconvenience to any of us here in the United States of America who have benefited so greatly from the great sacrifices that those men and women have made for us. So shame on anyone that tries claiming that giving honor to men and women who have fought in the United States military, who fought honorably in the United States military. Shame on anyone who thinks that having to take some time out of their day to thank those people and honor those people is some sort of an inconvenience. No, they're not the problem. The celebration's not the problem. You're the problem. My goodness. That's all the time that we have for today. John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.